kid.
He said that. You're the third favorite.
He don't even know what he's talking about.
That's what he said.
I was Mr. Hollypond.
I'm him now. What are you talking about?
We have two different ways that we were Mr. Hollypond, though. I played the guitar, and you scored touchdowns.
That's right.
Yeah. On here tonight, I got my nephew Boston, and I got Daniel
Figueroa.
Figueroa. Yeah. I've been like studying that name ever since. Yeah. I knew I'd screw that up some way. Homecoming week.
It is homecoming. Got Gatson.
So y'all dressing up, all that stuff. What are you dressing up as?
Dressed up as a holiday day. I was Cinco de Mayo.
Was that today?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, man. What was you, Boston?
I was Boston.
You didn't even dress up?
I feel like it.
He's not the celebrating
Well,
type.
I was a little late to school.
Well, this one on the end over here is my nephew, Boston. The one I talk about playing football and
Favorite nephew.
favorite nephew. Yeah. I got two nephews, though. I got to be careful with that. It's a close tie. Yeah. And I got Daniel. It's going to be running track, right?
Yep.
Got you a leg sponsor.
Mm-hmm. It's on my wrist. It says Amputee Blade Runners.
So that's what it is, like a Blade Runner? Tell me about it. Let's talk about it. Let's go into depth on this thing. All right?
This is my sports leg. Like this little, like, it gives me, like, hold on. It, like, gives me, like, mobility. And it's, like, the other one I had, they basically said I was like, running track in a walking leg made for, like, old people. So, like, they gave me this. I mean, playing basketball in it this season. And,
It's a whole lot faster.
yeah.
So you've been playing. I remember like whenever you were like a young kid, you come over to Boston to the house, and I didn't even know you were like prosthetic leg at all. You know, because you had your baseball pants and stuff on. You know, and so that kind of helps you like run faster. So are you like competing? Do you compete against people that are not paraplegic,
no,
or are you?
Like, they had me running with just by myself, really. My first year, so my ninth grade year. But they gave me my sponsors. They gave me like a blade leg, like the one that like it hooks down. There's no shoe on it or nothing. It's just that simple like blade. And
So you don't even put a tennis shoe on it. You just run on the blade itself.
It's like carbon fiber, yeah. And then my junior year, I'm planning to be fast enough to run like against other people in the county and whatever.
Like
It's the whole season.
just like people that's got
Two legs.
You're still competing for times, though.
Yeah.
So what now?
So right now he's just running for times.
Yeah.
And competing old times. Like, people who was like him before.
Yeah.
He's just beating all those records.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So really, it's just like my records right now. Kind of broke all of them.
That's interesting. I mean, that's awesome, dude. I mean, yeah. So like what are you like? Wait, it's been so long since I've been in school, dude. I'm kind of dumb on it. So it's like you run. What do you run? Like 100 meters?
Yeah,
you run like
200 meters too. So
okay, and then they like time you, and then you're kind of competing against like somebody else's time or like the time
like,
to beat.
It's
or
just the old like times that there were, but like there hasn't been like really much people, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, they like the people at state after I ran, they like sat me under the tent, and I was like, man, hopefully like people like you will come out and run after what they see you do out here, you know. I was like, tell me
it's incredible,
be inspiring
man.
to them.
Yeah, I mean, you played baseball, played basketball, you played football. Yeah. Did anybody ever like tackle you and like your leg come off and they're like, oh God.
No, but in my 8th grade year, I was on the kickoff team, but like this like my legs are like, that's why like my legs started getting sweaty and like it like slip off almost. I remember I got hit real bad and my leg almost fell off, and I grabbed it, kind of slid it back on. I was like, oh, and then I figured out I could like tape the leg, and then before I had all this fancy stuff, I guess, or whatever, it's high tech, I taped it and it just stay on. It kind of like the tape would like make it section like more to my leg.
Oh wow, that's cool, man.
It's a whole nother level than what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the blade, it's like so much
Blade
better. ain't
stays on, no sweat really.
it? Yeah, and you're looking at so like some scholarship possibilities and yeah. Do you have people
What coach talked to you?
The Stanford coach, I think. Stanford. I don't even know. Yeah.
Oh really?
One of them. It's like
Yeah.
I don't really know what college that was, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
He asked me what
awesome.
time was after I ran the 200 meter at state, and I told him it was like 30 something. I was like, that's pretty bad. And he's like, that's pretty fast. And I was like, yeah, I guess. And then he was like, he just said, what was your name again? I was like, Daniel Figueroa. I'm a freshman. He's like, I'll look into it. And he just walked off.
Really?
I never saw him after that. Like, never.
Oh, they ain't forgot about you. I guarantee you.
But Coleman, the Coleman coach, he wanted me to. I thought he wanted me to transfer to Coleman because like he was like, I really didn't know who he was. He came up to me, grabbed my shoulders, and was like, "Man, you're so fast." And I was like looking around at Emory Barnett, and I was like, "Who is this guy?" And then he was like, then Emory told him that like I wanted to go in AAU track, but he was like, I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure about that process. I mean, I heard you got to pay for it. And he was like, hey, you don't worry about that. You just get in contact with me and we'll see what we can do. And I was like, all right.
See, that's cool, man. Yeah, I mean that is like you're somebody that's like you never really accepted it. You know what I mean? Like you're normal as anybody. You know what I mean? Like and super fast. But I did hear that you might challenge me to a race at some point.
Oh, ready whenever you are.
How fast can you run a 40?
40, probably not that fast.
What are you better at, long runs?
I feel like
Because I could run my 40. And
I mean,
probably
I'll
still
race you in the
run.
40. I will.
I think
Will you really?
I'll race you. I'll race you in both 40 and 100.
How far
I'll
is
race you
100 though? Because I may have to
100's
take
like
a break. in the
100's
middle.
like a full football.
How many timeouts do I get like in the middle of this deal? I vape and all that. Like I don't know.
I'll
We're
race
going
you
to
in
run
the,
like a short sprint.
I'll race you in the 60 meters.
All right, so 60 meters is that ain't 60 yards, is it?
No, it's like
What is
like
it?
I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
not very
It's
good
like
at math.
Because more than like,
it's kind of like a little bit more than half the track length, half like the 100.
see, I'm gonna probably be good for like 179 feet.
About
Yeah,
10
so we're gonna
yards.
have to come up with like 170. Cause yeah, I raced this one guy one time, man. My buddy Maurice, he's like 285, like 6'7" or whatever. Used to play for Akron, and I barely beat him, and he was smoking a black and mild the whole time he was running. Yeah.
I told you when I called you, I'll bring the leg and race you out in your front yard.
Yes. All right, we got to set this up. What's gonna be at stake though? We gotta have some at stake. It's gotta be like something.
He gets to lead the podcast.
Whoa.
I'll let you do that.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I think that's all right there.
I could
I'll be your film crew. I'll film it.
no.
All right.
If I win, I'll the only really thing I'll ask you is to bring my brother up on here. You know Brandon Holmes?
I don't know. How old is he?
They're like
I'm
20.
old.
They're 20 something.
Oh no, I'm almost 40, brother.
My brother and him go around like the country. Like they go up to Michigan, Ohio, and they like what was it? They
They
go do
race and
refrigeration.
stuff?
No, they go do refrigeration. But he tells me some crazy stories up there.
Yeah. I'm thinking like we gotta come up with some kind of like big deal or something like.
He
Would
let
be
me
a good one, Boston. I'm thinking.
let me give you a haircut.
No, heck no. No. I know. I ain't messing with that, brother. I ain't gonna look like
If
Marvin
this guy wins a
Wall.
game and it's like in the rest of the football season, he's shaving my head. If he
Like,
wins a
yes,
football
sir.
game,
But if we don't, then he gets cut my hair.
gone.
So y'all are how many games now?
We are 0-6.
I mean,
yeah, it is.
y'all played. Yeah, I
Four
mean,
more
y'all-
games.
Pleasant Valley's a close one.
Yeah, homecoming week this week.
Mhm.
Y'all got.
We getting it done this week.
Yeah. So y'all been. So you have like those days. Like, yeah, each day you dress up as something different. So, I mean, like, Boston didn't dress up today. He got up late. And,
Slacking a little bit today.
yeah. Did you brush your teeth?
I did brush my teeth.
You did?
I just forgot that, but I went and got it. I got it done.
I'm stunned even.
I was calling this guy. I called him. No, I texted this guy last night and I said, "You taking me to school tomorrow?"
I'm gonna ride to school.
I kind of, you know, I'm dressed up, so I mean, I ain't riding the bus with all them weird kids, you know.
Oh, yeah.
How did you get to school?
Brother, Joe. Yeah, but so he was like, "Get a ride. You gotta get a ride." And I was like, "All right." Woke up my brother, went to school. This guy shows up. The sub's asking me like, "Where's Boston at?" You know, I was like, "He's on his way." Like 5 minutes later, this guy shows up. Like what?
Did she come here?
Yeah, 8:10.
So you
School
did-
starts at 8:55. This guy was 15 minutes.
7:55.
7.
Oh wait, yeah, 7:55.
And you were 8:10?
Yeah, ain't that bad really. It was
Nah,
ag.
yeah, you were close.
It was
It
ag.
was
It was ag.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Roden.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it. Good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy, dude. I like Mr. Roden a lot. I've known him since, like, way back when. And I knew his dad and everything. Yeah, good
I think he's gonna
folks.
let me duck hunt his ponds.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you do like hunting. Do you like hunting, too? Both
Duck
of you?
hunting. We went last season, whatever.
Did y'all kill a bunch of ducks?
They did. I was
Zach
there.
and lets me hunt his ponds in there. Cut a bunch of wood ducks and stuff on there.
Really?
It's fun.
Like some good ones, like greenheads or
Tastes
whatever they
good.
call them.
We ate them too. It was good.
Ah, I've heard it's like greasy.
There, I know. I am a cook.
You cooked them?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't know about all that.
Hey,
I know you know how to score touchdowns, but I don't know about no cooking.
I can cook.
He just throws chicken fingers in the air fryer. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
he
air
does.
fryer is my best friend.
Yeah. Hey, the air fryer's a lot of people's best friend, dude.
That's the way to go.
We do like dinosaur chicken. We do all that kind of stuff in there. What are you looking at?
Just looking at the people.
Your picture's gonna be up here in Boston's picture too.
My blade leg.
Yeah.
I'll put it up here. I'll give you.
Is it the Alabama one?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I don't
I'll
know
give you
about
that one.
You could
If
give him
want.
that one.
I'll give you that one and the other blade. Like we can align it so it looks. Like
I'm
it's
gonna hang
attached.
your leg up here. No lie.
Nah.
For real.
It'd be cool if you made like a lamp out of it.
That's
Oh.
something I can do.
See,
For real.
That'd be cool.
make a lamp out of
A
the leg.
leg lamp? Are you kidding me right now? Christmas is coming up too.
Put some lights around it.
I swear to God, I will. I'll put like I'll buy the actual like looks like the skirt thing.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm talking about? Like that.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'll light your leg up, brother. I'll have to figure out somewhere to put that thing. But yeah, we're gonna like yeah. That'd be one of the coolest gifts I've ever got. Like honestly.
Good idea.
A leg. A used leg. Used prosthetic leg.
Yeah, I mean that means something though.
That leg holds some records.
Yeah, that leg holds records. So
How many records do you got right now?
I got four state records, 4 county records, and 6 overall season records.
Really?
Yeah.
So what all? Tell them
Alright.
what all you got.
So I got the 3 throwing events was javelin, discus, and shot put.
Did y'all throw javelin? You talking
Yeah.
about the sticks?
Yeah.
Is that not a little
This guy
dangerous
can tell you all
with a
about
bunch of
that.
Kids, or is it not?
And the 400 meters, I ran a lap. That thing, I want to throw up like as soon as I started running that. But the 200 and the 100, and that was like the 6 regular season. And then in county, I ran the 100, 200, and then I threw shot put and I threw discus. I didn't get to throw the javelin.
Really?
Yeah,
So what handed are you?
right.
Right-handed. So would that be considered like your dominant foot? Does
Nope.
that make sense? Like the
I hit with my right leg, like kickball. I'll hit it.
Yeah.
I'll hit it with the right leg.
you do? Okay.
When I was in the like 6th through 7th grade, I'd take my leg off.
You baseball swing
Yeah.
with your leg? That's
It's like a
legal.
little
It's
golf
gotta
swing.
be
Chris
legal.
Franklin
It,
didn't
it
care.
was more like a golf swing. And I was like, I'd get down there, pitch that thing here, you know.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, dude. Like your attitude and really, you would inspire like a lot of people, and you've already inspired a lot of people. But like,
Just getting started.
yeah, just getting started, man. Yeah,
Yeah. Looking to run a 12-second 100 this year. Which is kind of. I mean, it's like 3 seconds more than my
Yeah.
actual one right now.
So do you what's like your training? You go out every day and run, or no?
I just
You got it.
really during like the season, I ran like a ladder. I'd run like 400 like this day, and like
Yeah.
the next day I'd run like 5, and then 6, and then 7 or whatever, and then like
It's
Thursday.
kind of hard to with the old leg.
Yeah, because that thing would put that pressure on me, and I'd take like a rest day on
So
Tuesday.
it hurt like your thigh and stuff,
No,
like your
where my calf would be, like the end of it.
yeah. Oh, where it
Yeah.
like actually goes into
But
the
now
leg.
I got like a cushion up in here, and it's attached. So like on that old leg, that cushion would move around in it. Like sometimes it like this would go like backwards.
Yeah, I know that would have to be like, and you can't stop like in the middle of a race
No.
and just like adjust it or yeah.
You put
So
that
who's the
work in.
fast?
Mm.
Can you outrun him?
No, I mean wait, yeah. I thought
You're smoked, brother. I'm gonna make
This
this
guy.
a good day. You're smoked.
this guy.
Oh, I know
Probably
he's
fastest on
super
the football
fast.
team.
I know he's super
Pretty
fast.
close. We race backwards.
Backwards, yeah. Backwards,
Can you run backwards good?
backpedal. I mean, with
I
that
thought
blazer.
you running forward.
Oh, this guy's cocky, huh?
You probably beat me going backwards.
I can't run back right, dude. I already
neither.
know I'd have to wear a helmet. Like I know I'd fall down. Yeah, we got to come up with some kind of like. It's me and you, racing. Yeah, I gotta have some.
We'll go down
training.
the track one day and we'll do it.
We're gonna do it soon. Yeah. Man, they used to call me Smoke. You can't tackle Smoke. I'm really like nervous about it actually. It's been a long time since I ran very far.
I was like, what if I actually do get dusted by Jacob? You know, like.
You might have better odds than 400. You might not make it through.
No, I was just thinking like right now, like I'll run 2 laps, he runs 1. Who's winning?
Yeah, you win for sure. Yeah, if we had to do like a mile, I mean, honest to God, man, a mile right now would probably take me like
Long distance is not my thing.
58 minutes.
That's bad.
That's terrible. Yeah,
You'd be
I'm almost 40.
you'd be PE walking through that,
Oh yeah. I'm thinking I should get to ride some kind of like scooter or something and race you. Maybe like a moped or something.
maybe electric scooter, a hoverboard.
Ooh. The bad thing, y'all
Maybe.
rode hoverboards much. The hardest thing's getting off of that thing and getting on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about school when you used to come in with your wheelchair and everybody wanted to push you around?
Yeah, that school. I had surgery in like the 6th grade, going into like the 7th. It was the 6th grade summer or whatever. But like I'd be in a wheelchair and I'd just roll myself around. Really, everyone was just like they'd go behind me and grab the handles and start jerking me around.
You a little nervous in there?
Kind of. I mean,
I would've been
my leg was kind of like an open wound. So I mean,
Oh man. So what exactly happened? Let's start. Let's tell the story.
I was 2 years old and like my dad was mowing the lawn.
Yeah.
And like I usually ride with him, but for some reason like he asked me and I just said I'll stay inside. I was like 2 years old, so I mean I guess just want to stay inside and they're supposed to be watching me like my brothers and sisters, but I kind of disappeared after a minute, and my mom said like she looked out looking for me. I was in the yard and she saw me just sitting there with my leg cut off. Like he backed up on me. Like
Oh, man.
that was like before. Like now you back up on a lawnmower, the blade shut off. I did
Yeah.
that. But
I mean, it's very easy too. Like, I've been mowing before. My son come up next beside me with like his little tractor or something, like riding. And I'm like, I just have to shut it off. I'm like, dude, you're gonna get hit with a rock or a stick or, yeah. I mean, that's so easy. I mean, that's like a mistake that anybody could make. You know what I mean? Like,
Just something you really think about. Just gonna happen, I guess.
yeah. I mean, that's what, like with kids, man, they're out that front door and, I mean, right on top of you sometimes. I'm bad too, but I'm listening to music.
Yeah.
Like I've got my earphones in because I'd rather listen to that than like mow. You know what I mean? And it can happen like in a second, man. So you was like two, and then that happened.
Yeah. After that happened, I guess my oldest brother, he wrapped my leg up in a shirt and put pressure on my leg, and then like we caught in, and we had a helicopter flown in at Berlin at the gas station at the Rock.
Oh yeah,
They took me down to, I think it was Schrodin's or like some hospital in Huntsville, but they said I stayed in the hospital in Huntsville for 3 weeks, and then
Wow.
they flew me over to Schrodin's for 6. So I stayed in the hospital 9 weeks
Wow.
without getting out. My mom was with me that whole time. So
Really?
yeah, I asked her when I was little if she had like a magazine or something, like a newspaper of that, and she said no, she didn't really, like, she never left the hospital.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, how easily like something like that can happen. Like a lot of times too, man, I'll put my truck in reverse. I'll wait for the camera to pop up. Because, I mean, what if one of the kids wants to ride with you and they change their mind? I'm like, hey, I'm running up the store to get some scalp or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, accidents are like that. Could happen to anybody at any time, Yeah. But, yeah, so you've got like a leg sponsor now. And you're...
my like, when I first met the people,
Mhm.
I met the guy that always like video caught us or whatever, and we went down to Hoover and to watch the Junior Paralympics, to go watch, like, he's got some runners that he's sponsored or whatever, and he watched them run. And I got offered by a team to go because you got to get invited,
Yeah.
and so like this upcoming year I'm planning to go run with them, but they're out of state, so I mean I'll have to take a few trips to go out
Like
of state
travel or
and
something,
run.
yeah.
But I mean I only have to qualify, like, if I run one and qualify the times, I'll be in to the Junior Olympics.
That's cool.
Paralympics.
Yeah. So, like, with the adjustments and stuff, like, as you grow, like, and stuff, you, like, is that thing adjustable? You have to go somewhere and, like, get it adjusted, or is it like a... Does that make sense?
Really,
like
it's just an Allen wrench.
Really? So you adjust it yourself?
No, I'm not that, smart with this thing yet.
Yeah.
They pull that Allen wrench out and they just, I guess, loosen it and then pull this spot down right here, and it'll come down and extend.
Okay. So they, like, I guess they, like, check, like, your leg length and all that kind of stuff, and they say kind of where you should be, I guess, and stuff. That's interesting, man. How heavy is that thing?
I mean, now you tell me. Here you go.
That's a lot.
Feel the other one.
Yeah, the other one I have at home, that
Way
thing is
lighter
like
than that.
probably 1 pound.
Really?
Maybe not even that.
That thing is a lot.
The one you run in's
Yeah.
lighter than this? You can't do that to me. You're going to have to run in the heavy one if we're going to race. So it locks your shoe in, too.
Yep.
Wow. That's cool. You like Brooks?
I mean, I got those for free.
Really?
Yeah, they was like, you want a new pair of shoes? And I was like, I guess. And they sent me down to some, like, shop down there, up there in Nashville.
Yeah.
And I asked for the manager, and she's like, "You're Daniel?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am." And she's like, "What kind of shoe preference do you have? What kind of sports you play?" And I was like, "Play basketball, and I just run, And she brought out like 3 different pairs of shoes, and she like measured them. So like she was like, "How does this feel? How does that feel?" And I was like, "It feels good." And I mean, I chose these, and she was like, "All right, you're free to go." I just walked out of there. It felt weird.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's like... I mean, Brooks are... I hear a lot of people like... I think I've had some Brooks, actually. Yeah, they got like the arch thing or whatever in there, too, yeah. So do you feel like whenever you run like a long time or whenever you run like a marathon, I mean, is it like... Do you feel like you're bound? I mean, like...
Tell me when you did squats.
Soreness or not?
Oh,
or?
alright. So during the summer, I only had like they sent in those 2 blade legs. My brother like changed them off, and I was like, he taught me how to change them off. So like, I just never did it during the summer workouts because I mean we're usually always running. But then we went to squat, so I went to warm up with 135, and I got on there and I went to squat down, and that weight just carried up on this right leg with the blade in it.
Yeah.
And I bent down like this. The weight almost came off, and I just like kind of like stood up on my own leg and racked it. And I said, I can't do squat.
See, I hate squats, man.
Me too.
I hate any kind of leg exercise.
Now with this, I mean, I don't dip down at all. I mean, it's kind of sturdy.
Yeah. I hate like working out legs. Not that I really do anymore, but back in the day when I thought I was gonna get fit and all that, you know, like legs suck, man. Like, terrible. Yeah. So y'all were talking in the garage. We were going back and forth kidding about what is it they call him?
Everything.
They call you everything.
Everything. You
There's
think
a
of
lot
it.
of names.
It's my brother Matt give you a hard time.
Yeah.
Does he?
Just now, we was waiting on him to get out of the shower, and I walked in there, and he was like, "What's up, sweetheart?" And I was like, "Nothing much, you know." And he was like, "I wonder when Boston's gonna bring my favorite over." And he was talking about another friend. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I wonder when he's gonna come." He was like, most of the time he's like, "Yeah, I don't really like you, Daniel, you know." I was like, "Okay, Matt." And then one day, I showed up, and he was like, "Boston, didn't I tell you to start bringing this Mexican over here?" And I was like, "Bro," and I started laughing, and then he was like, "I'm just playing." I was like, "Okay," and then like, I don't know, it's just all that stuff he does. I'm kind of used to it now.
Oh yeah, anything he says is 99.9% a joke. You know, like yeah.
But I hear that all the time at school, you know.
What's some of the best like lines you've heard? Like,
I don't know. I think
Peg leg.
peg leg, cause like, I showed up Halloween. I had a pirate's leg, and
did you?
I had a pirate costume. I had a little peg
actual,
leg. Like, it was made out of wood and everything. But
Did you get it custom made or did you make it yourself?
so like my neighbor made it for me. He
Really?
he painted it and everything. It's pretty cool. But yeah, they call me peg leg. Beaner, bro. That's me.
Beater, bro. Does anybody like? Because when y'all were talking about coming on, I was like, "How thick's your skin?"
Yeah.
You know. So is anybody ever like, "Dude, you're on your last leg," or?
My brother really he sends me all these memes about like people missing like amputees, you know.
Yeah.
He told me to go out in the street and like hold a cardboard box and like write on my last leg and like have my leg off and just stand
How
there.
many TikToks have like friends and stuff saying you?
People send me a lot of TikToks
Bunch
about
of
like,
TikToks
people
and
with like
stuff.
one leg or something like that. I did something funny. I was kicking a rock on my way to class one day because like for health you'd have to walk all the way to the band room, which is like separate from the school.
Yeah.
I posted a video and I was kicking it and I went to kick with my right foot and like the leg flew off. My leg did. And I was like, and the video just cut off when the leg like went in there.
But now, y'all had that big slide, and you didn't have no leg on, and you were hopping like as fast as everybody. You know, I mean, like you remember the big slide?
You keep up with us pretty good. Like you really couldn't tell if you had one leg or not.
No, you wouldn't. Like, no, you come in your pants on, nobody know it. Because I remember you as a kid, man, even like, y'all were in y'all's baseball uniforms. And y'all were walking around. And then I think it was actually like later on whenever somebody told me that like you had a prosthetic leg, you know. Yeah. So you get around like great. I mean, yeah.
I guess. But
Somebody told me he was like the third fastest kid on the track team. See, and all this ain't helping your chances on getting a race, man. I'm old and feeble, brother.
Tell me about what we were gonna do at the beach.
me and Boston had this plan that if we ever go to the beach
We got
together,
this plan, okay.
we're gonna hook up this. However, we're gonna work this, but I'm gonna get in the water, like make sure nobody sees me. You know, hop in that water with my one
I'm
leg.
gonna get a shark fin.
A shark fin.
Okay.
Yes.
Somebody's gonna he's gonna swim up by me. We're gonna have something that like shoots out red liquid.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hop out of that water. We're gonna have my leg looking, how it is. I'm like, there's a shark in the water. I'm gonna start yelling. Like they're just gonna see somebody with like a big pool of like red blood, I guess, and like somebody hopping out of the water with one leg.
Oh my gosh. See, that's where you get your dad and my stuff from, man. Because it's always like, I know I had this friend growing up that was almost blind, and I used to do stuff. If I would have had a phone back then, dude, I used to turn his seat warmer on, like on the way somewhere or whatever, and he'd be like, dude, my butt's on fire, you know, or whatever. I'd be like, yeah, it's pretty hot outside. Turn the air up, man. Kick it up, you know, or whatever. I'd be like, man, you turned your seat warmer on. I said, oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. You put my seat warmer on. You know, like, I know how it'd be.
There's so many things that we've done, like even like turning your leg around.
When I was little, I had pants on. I turned it around, and like I think it was The Rock, you know.
Oh, so you're walking with your
I was
foot
walking
backwards?
in the aisles, and like these people was like, "What happened? Are you okay?" And I'm fine, you know.
Please tell me you told him you twisted your ankle.
I think I did. I like.
About in Walmart, like you fall down and stuff.
Yeah, there's multiple times. Like, I think we did something where I fell down in Walmart and my leg like came off, and I was like, my leg, and I started yelling or whatever. But like most of the time, I'll go up to the trainer at school and I'll take my leg off. Like first time I ever like met him, like it was 8th grade. Turned it backwards during football practice. I said like I did something on my ankle. You gotta come check this out. Like he just looked at my leg and he was like, can't really help you with that, you know. But
You ever took it off and been like, hey, you mind tape this ankle?
yo,
Don't
look,
bother me.
that's where it is. I asked him when he was gonna tape up my ankle. And he put that on there, and I told him I'd never take that off.
Oh, so he did tape your
Yeah.
ankle. That's so cool, man. So tell me some more stories. What else have y'all done? I want to take y'all. We got to go to Walmart, man, or somewhere. We got to video this, and I want you just to. I'm gonna act like I like somewhat kind of trippy or whatever, but I want your foot on backwards.
We did that like a.
Did y'all
No,
really?
because he was supposed to come up to me and the plan was to walk up to this group of people and like he's like they're kind of older, and the plan was for him just to come out of nowhere like he didn't know me. Like, what are you doing, you one-legged boy or whatever? Like he just make up some line about my one leg and just like push me down and my leg's supposed to fall off.
You're gonna get maced, is what you're
No,
gonna
like, no, we were doing it. Like we lined up perfectly. Like these people were staring at me. You know, he saw it. He was gonna come over.
I couldn't.
He went to do it, and he just bailed out and walked away. And I was like, "I'm sorry," and I was looking for something. And I just
Somebody's
walked
gonna
away.
absolutely deck me if they saw me do that.
I will trip you in front of somebody. Like, really?
Tell me to do. You need
We're going to Walmart
no,
soon.
You know, you get it. A gallon milk, a jug. Okay, all right. And then you just need to be walking, and then just fall off and like just throw it.
Yeah, just bust that milk everywhere.
My leg.
Yes. Or we could be like, well, I don't think they have any knives like out or anything at Walmart. I was gonna say we could pretend like we were playing with knives, and the next thing you know, it's like,
It's just
my
gonna
leg.
get
Oh gosh, you got a great attitude, man. You really do. You're an inspiration, like for real. I mean, that's like, I mean, what you're doing is incredible. You know, I mean, really, truly, you think about it. I mean, running track, you got a prosthetic leg sponsor. I mean, that's a big deal, dude. I mean, really. Yeah, you've never just been like, hey, you know, poor pitiful me. You know what I mean? Like you're going, you're doing it, dude. It is. That's awesome, man. I mean, it really is. So what's your plans? You gonna run track and get a scholarship?
Yep. Just gotta. I feel like if I can improve my times this year and junior year actually race people with like 2 legs.
Yeah.
That would seem faster than me, and I just like.
That'll look real good.
I just go dust them, like send like get somebody to film me, you know, like send that into colleges, you know, like this kid's got 1 leg, he's beating these kids that you know, they're perfectly normal. I mean, I feel like that'll boost my chances.
So is there like can you go to college and you like compete against other people that are?
I heard that Auburn was like the top college that gets a paraambulatory.
War Eagle, baby.
Nah, that's the thing.
Nah.
That's the thing.
Seriously?
That's the thing. I was like, nah.
We've been
It changes when you get out of school, man.
I have been to Auburn.
And see, if I did get a scholarship from Auburn, I'd probably turn into an Auburn fan. Just because
You're going to. That's what I mean. Like really and truly, Like my daughter goes to Fairview now, and I'm like, I love volleyball when I go. I mean, like anytime volleyball's playing, not just because he's my nephew and he plays there and he's good. Like I cheer for volleyball. You know, like if I went to some kind of game or whatever, I'd be like, okay, you know, always so and so played at Chubby Pennington. I kind of like them. I'll cheer for them against Cleveland. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like that's how. Like when you get out of school, man, War Eagle, Roll Tide, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just you got to go to where it's good. You know what I mean? Or what they're offering you. You know. I would love to hear you come on here and say War Eagle.
Roll Tide.
So what y'all think about this Auburn Georgia game? Got all
Player
your
pulled
Alabama.
out.
Y'all got your Alabama fans got a little scared, didn't they?
We fine.
We could accidentally beat somebody.
Y'all had a chance. Y'all blew it.
It was so close, man.
So close, but not close enough.
I feel like the offense is
Y'all watch a quarterback. Be nice to have Bo Nix, wouldn't it?
no, cannot stand by.
Oh, he's a veteran. He's pretty good now.
Yeah, they didn't start him like as a high school. Yeah, we had to suffer the bad years, and then whenever he finally got decent, Bo Nix, picks, throws picks. Sorry, but
He's rocking some nice uniforms now at Oregon, though.
that green, baby.
Yeah.
So y'all have always, since you've been playing sports though, y'all have always been green and black, right?
Mm-hmm. They're wanting to change it now.
They want to change it
They
what?
want to go back to green and just green and white.
Really?
They might want to bring the yellow back. Or the gold. Was it yellow or gold?
It's yellow. It was like, do y'all still sing the alma mater for the green and white? We will always
Yeah.
fight. Yeah.
They kind of changed that to like every morning. Every morning, these
Yep,
group
so
of kids,
Every morning.
these group of kids get up there and sing that.
I still remember the alma mater, man.
Let's hear it right now.
Yeah, let's hear it.
You're an Aggie now. Let's hear it.
Holly Pond, our alma mater.
Keep going.
We're very proud of
It's like that,
you.
listen to this.
We will always be so faithful.
Almost there.
But our hearts will there be true. Is that right?
Yeah.
We adore thee. I didn't really know
Yeah,
about that
come on, keep
part.
going.
Let's go.
This is the part where I'm confused about. We
Be-
contour thee.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
For the green and white, we will always fight. Holly Pond or on the.
They added a guitar to that.
What?
Up in the
Y'all gonna turn
office.
it into rock and roll?
We're
I
turning
guess.
around now.
Yeah. Group of kids go up there and they had the teachers singing it
Coach C.
last Friday.
Coach C. sang?
Coach C, Miss Barnett, Miss P, I think a whole bunch of them. Coach O'Neill.
How well is the guitar playing, man?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Solid.
They got a guitar in the band now.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think they have a guitar class now.
A
'Cause, like-
guitar class.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's first
period.
It's like an elective now, ain't it?
Yeah, and
So they teach you how to
first
play
and
the
fifth period.
guitar.
Yeah, but like you have to choose it. You have to sign up for that.
Y'all hadn't done it. Y'all
It's not
don't
for
learn how to
us.
play the guitar.
I want ag.
Huh?
Ag.
I like ag.
I love ag.
Ag's funnest class.
That's what I do now. You know, woodworking kind of. And yeah, the tape measure is very important. Like you got to learn how to read the tape measure. It really is like anything you do in life is gonna have a tape measure dealt with it. Hanging curtains when you get married one of these days, and
When have you used algebra?
let's see. The other day I used MX plus B.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. It was
You're supposed to say no.
I took the door height plus the jam height, divided it by pi,
At Grammys.
and I came out to having to redo it because you'll never use algebra.
Okay. Thanks.
Some of those things are, I hate to say it, man, they're kind of useless, really. Yeah. I mean, when's the last time? Well, I've never had anyone to tell me, because I would be one of the worst ones in the world, about double negatives. Like I ain't never. Which they'll tell you ain't's not a word, but it is, because I use it all the time. You know, people
I
understand
use
it.
Yeah.
I do too.
It's in my vocabulary.
Yeah, they're like, ain't a word. Yeah, it is, because you just said ain't a word. You know, most people that tries to correct you, that's what they'll say, you know. So what do y'all selling? So ag's your favorite? Second favorite?
This guy, English. Me and him in English.
You like English?
We kind of got in trouble. So, okay, let me tell you our
Nah,
plan.
I want to hear this.
Oh, hopefully you fucking watch this.
Athletics. That's the next one.
Okay, listen. So,
Athletics.
there's
your
these.
second
We're
favorite.
reading this book about like racism and how it was for the first like few black students going into white schools. You know.
Yeah, where they like mixed everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we have to do these journals and we have
She
to like
watches this.
we have to like we have to okay, so we have to like write quotes and then write the context of what happened and we have to write commentary, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, this is how she was affected by this interaction.
Do you remember that?
No, I don't think we ever did that, dude.
All right, continue.
Yeah.
So yeah, he picks me up. It's like
Oh, I got it from here.
okay,
All right, so I pick him up. Okay, so I'm already late. I have to take my sister to school, go check her in. Okay, so I go pick him up. I honestly totally forgot about him. So I pick him up.
what kind
He
of
was
friends this?
sleeping too, so it wasn't he was gonna be late anyways. So I pick him up. We get rid of Nadia, take her to school, drop her off. Me and him sitting there thinking, I went and got him Jax and me Jax, and I.
Oh, we pull
And
in.
y'all are late to school.
No,
at
we
this
pull
point.
in and
Where
our
is
ag
ag?
our
We're
ag
thinking-
class.
no,
Y'all don't get in trouble.
We're already late.
Mr. Roden
Oh.
marked us as like present because like we were always late getting Jacks, always.
He told me, he said, if you're late next time, just bring me a biscuit.
So we're pulling in
I
from
said
Jacks.
You
It's
ran
like
with it. Yeah, I don't blame you.
So anyways, we go get Jax, or we got Jax. We pull in, and next thing we know, we're learning about trees and stuff. Okay, so we got a tree test coming up like tomorrow. But like, it's easy.
Where they bring in the leaves or
Yeah.
whatever, and you got to tell.
All right, well he's over here. They're like right beside my parking spot, looking at these trees. Okay, so I sit there, and we're like, oh no. So they finally start walking off. We pull in. Okay, so we're sitting there thinking like, we'll just wait out ag period. We'll finish our work. You know, we got English second period. So we go, got it done, or he didn't finish.
I didn't finish nothing.
So I
he was sitting
called-
there hogging all the work. We copied it. He copied another girl. I copied him. That was like the thing.
All right, but
That was
I'm
the plan.
smart. All right, if you're gonna copy somebody, we're gonna get killed for this. But if you copy somebody, you're gonna change it a little bit, right? So it doesn't look like you copied it word for word, right?
Yeah, I probably missed two.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, I did that, and then I'm thinking maybe Daniel's smart enough to do that too. You know? Well, so
Listen,
I called-
no, we
I
go
called
back to
Dad.
maths. Yeah.
I called Dad, and he said just go home. Okay.
That's bad.
Well, oh yeah, Beth. And then we just go home, okay? And we're doing our work, and it gets to second period, and we're like, you know what? This okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll
We're
wait it
skipping.
out. We'll wait it out. We'll finish the English, okay? And our teacher's Miss Harlan, and she, not gonna lie, she kind of scares me.
She's
Okay.
terrifying.
And so we get it. We go through second period, and we know we gotta go class. I got my
This guy
football-
was
I got
thinking
my
about
football
fishing.
Coach. I got my football coach next period. But then I'm thinking, you know what? We're already here. Daniel, you wanna go fishing?
He was like, yeah, "Let's go fishing. It's a perfect day to go fishing."
It was. I mean, it was nice. It felt
So
good.
y'all skipped school.
No.
No. I talked to
Oh,
this
Danny
guy. I was
boy.
like, "Hey, we got to get to class," you know.
So Dan's like, we gotta get class, okay? So he talks me into it. I mean, I was ready to go fishing, okay? So we go, we walk into class, okay? We checked in. We walk in. It's break, okay? So we got break. We got time. This is nice now. We walk in, and there she is, our English teacher sitting right there, and my football coach is right here, okay? So I walk by, and Dana walks by, and I'm sitting there thinking, I really don't want to see her right now. So I'm sitting there thinking, all right. So then we go over there. I'm saying, here's my work. What do I got to turn it in at? She goes, you can turn it in there. Where y'all at? I'm like, oh, I had help with something, and I was his ride, so he was with me. So she's like, okay. I mean, y'all missed a lot. So we're thinking, oh no, like we got it handled, okay? So
You gonna
we
wing
go
it.
through. This kid copies my commentary word for word.
Everything.
Dude, you can't do that. That's plagiarism.
No, listen.
Plagiarism.
Hey,
It's not plagiarism. I
Whatever
let
it's
him do
called.
it. But okay, so we go through, and the next English class we're sitting there thinking, you know. And then she had a sub though, so
The
and
sub the next day, this
everybody's
is-
work was passed out, and then mine and Daniel's was the only one that passed out. We're thinking, So my brain started thinking, and I realized he copied my stuff word for word. And so
Y'all turned them in back to back.
Yep.
back
Yep.
to back. So
She wrote on the back, great. She like put a little star, same as Boston's work, and I was like, man.
How did she not know that it was your work and he copied?
That's what I was saying.
Just wait.
Okay.
So, I'm not gonna lie, she kind of scares me, okay? But she called me out of class the next day.
It was on
Wednesday?
Thursday. It was Thursday.
Oh, it was Thursday. Calls me out on Thursday. Calls me out, and I just got to talk to her. I'm a football coach. So I walk back in. She goes, "Boss, stay out there." I'm like, "Oh no." She got to talk to me about this. So she asked me, and our whole plan was to say we worked on it together Monday. Well, I tried to go along with that. Well, she asked me, and I was like, "Yeah, we worked on it Monday," and he didn't really finish his commentary. And I was just I was being a good friend, and I'll let him see my commentary, get an idea. She goes, "Well, it's word for word. Out of 90 people, you're the only 2 people that had the same."
This guy folds under pressure and basically snitched on me.
Okay.
So look,
So he snitches on you?
so the same there's things that there's these
What
sentences.
was you doing in the classroom? Was you nervous?
Bro, I was sweating bullets. Like as soon as Boston, like I heard his coach, Boston, come here. Oh, I mean it's just
Honestly,
coach.
my football coach.
It's just coach, it's just Coach Mason. I was like, all right. She walks out there with him. I was like, oh my gosh. My friend Jackson Miller's staring at me, smiling. Like he knows what's about to happen. I stand up and like I was like, because she told me, she goes, Daniel and Boston, there's like these sentences around the room that y'all need to copy down for this essay that we have. And I was like, all right. So I'm sitting there copying the things down. I kind of peer out the door. Boston comes back in, gets like one good sentence in, off the wall, gets called to the office. I was like, what is happening?
But it had nothing to do.
The office thing had nothing to do with it.
Different. So
I was like, okay. So like we're good. She said that there's one of the sentences were like outside the classroom around the corner. I was like, okay. So I get everything in the room. I head out to the corner. I'm sitting there jotting it down. I was like, yeah, this sentence would go good with my essay. And I'm sitting there jotting it down. I think it's Boston coming out to follow me. She comes out and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, hey, Miss Hartline, how you doing? So, I've checked y'all's work. It's the exact same as Boston's. And so, can you tell me about that? And I was like, I kind of stuttered. And she goes, oh yeah, he told me that you copied all his work.
I did not tell her you copied all my work.
She was trying to use
and I was like, no way this guy just
she
said
was
that.
in the military too, so she knows all this.
Yeah, she knows interrogation strategies.
So I was like, man. I was like, I mean, there's no point in hiding it. Yes, ma'am, I copied his stuff.
You're like my boy. He sold me out.
Yeah. I kind of had hate for him at that moment. I was like, this guy really did that to me. In the hardest class I have. And then
what they do though? They give you a good grade?
She was like, you know what that's called? Cheating, like writing it down word for word. And I was like, plagiarism. She's like, yep. And
you didn't put your name as Boston, too, did you?
I thought I did.
That would be funny.
Like, which one's yours? One of those.
They're both mine. I have to turn in both.
But
Dana, where's yours at?
So the next day, I was like, I always end it with the bye, Miss Hartline, and I'll head out the classroom. She's like, Daniel and Boston, I need you to stay for a minute. The next day is Friday. She was like, I decided to give y'all a B because
that's not bad.
Because
not bad at all.
y'all are both.
I would have been like,
good in class.
Really been like, dang it, a B. My mom's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
But I'd have been so happy.
My dad beats me if I get a B.
we're she was like, y'all do good in class and are very talkative. Y'all participate. And I was like, before she was like, what do y'all think y'all should get? And I was like, honestly, I was about to say just give me the 0 because I copied his work.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I'll give y'all a B this time. And my heart, like it, I was like, whew,
Yeah.
I felt relieved.
That's all right there. I think it's a pretty good woman, actually. I mean, did y'all try it? Was y'all like putting together, or did you write it all and he copied?
Well, I copied someone else's.
Yeah, look, I was kind of no, I was like, if I get in trouble for this, should I just be that guy and bring down the whole team?
I'm not gonna say her name, but I mean, I got the hookup. My work.
Yeah, so like he copied this girl. This girl sent the answers to this other kid from class. And
How are y'all doing that? Text message?
We have a
yes,
group chat.
yeah, we have a group chat.
Y'all are telling your secrets away, man.
Oh, for us, it's like, I mean,
Y'all got Mr. Williams as a teacher. He's gonna
Yeah, he
know y'all
does.
are cheating.
No, it's like she was like the main source. You know, she sent it out to this kid who's in our class, and he said he only like jotted down like 4 out of the 6. You know, out of the 6 like journals.
Yeah.
And then she sent the whole thing to Boston. Boston, that's free homework for him. He's taking the opportunity. This other kid from a different class, so she has 2nd period and 5th period, and the 5th period kid did all that work. Like copied it, the same thing. So I mean, she really don't expect no.
Oh, so it was in 2 different classes,
And then-
so it's not as easy to catch.
Yeah. So Boston, you know, I mean, I took the opportunity. I said I'll just copy yours down, and then
But y'all are in the same class.
yeah,
So I
and we turned it in back to back.
and back to back.
That wasn't real smart, man.
No.
And
I pulled a pretty good trick one time, man. I had a principal that was really, really ready to like wear me out. You know what I mean? And he actually told me, "Just wait, I'll catch you out." You know, like out in the hall, you know. So I'm sitting in class. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even have lighters, probably like a cigarette lighter. Back in the day, you didn't have vaping, so we all smoked cigarettes, you know. Which, by the way, you got to be 21 to buy a cigarette lighter from Dollar General. I figured out recently.
Really?
Yeah, I went through self-checkout, scanned that daggum cigarette lighter, and it's like, beep.
what about like the long one, like the long ones, like the green
I think
ones?
it's all of them. Yeah, they're buckling down, y'all kids, man. It's terrible. But I was sitting in class, and my buddy's leg hair, it just kept bothering me, you know. I leaned over and I struck a lighter, lit his leg on fire, his leg hair. We got sent outside. All right, so we're standing out in the hall, and that principal that really was like wanting to get me, you know, I see him in the class. I see him like in the office window, and I see him just smile ear to ear, like I'm fixing to get him. You know what I mean? So he comes over there and he's like, he comes out there. He's got his paddle already in his hand, and everything. You know, and he's like, "Hey, man." Well, he didn't say it like that. You know, they're more professional. But he was like, "Hey, what y'all out in the hall for?" I swear, man, I made up the biggest lie ever. The dude that I burned his leg hair was in the hall with me. And he was a nervous wreck. And he didn't even do anything. You know what I mean? So I just told the principal, I'm like, we missed class the other day. We had a golf tournament. They're going over a test. So they put us out in the hall so we didn't hear the test.
Mm.
He taps on that little glass. You know what I'm talking about? The little window of the
Yeah.
door. And he holds a thumb up. And the teacher gives him the thumb up back. He thinks he's going to paddle us. And he's like, well, I guess y'all, survive this one or whatever, but don't let me catch you in the hall no more under different circumstances. He walks off. I wait till he's out of sight. I open up the door. I said, man, he just told us to get back in here and quit goofing off and horsing around. And I said, he said next time he catches us out in the hall, we're getting paddling. And we sat down, and the teacher really thought we got like a good talking to. But I totally lied.
I'll keep that one back in my mind.
Yeah, for now, yeah. That's pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's pretty witty, pretty quick. I was like 18.
On the fly, it's pretty good.
Yeah, on the fly, yeah. I was nervous too because I knew dude was going to try to kill me with that paddle, man. For sure. Yeah. So Boston, I'm always talking about you I've talked about you on the podcast like several times. Quarterback,
Right.
some Holly Pond, halfback, some 10th grade.
Quarterback, receiver.
Quarterback,
Running
receiver,
back.
running back, yeah.
Was that
You're
cornerback defense too?
Yeah.
All around
You're
play.
about every play, aren't you? Yeah.
Feels like it.
Yeah, I know it is, yeah. When I got to call the game, man, I was like so pumped. And you broke that run, I'm like, go man, go man. I know the speakers had to be like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then I turned around and told Randy, I said, sorry man, but if I think my nephew's going to break one, you're not going to be able to be louder than me. You know what I mean?
I was close. I was tired towards the end though.
Oh, man. That was a hard fought game, dude. That really was. So, y'all got anything else you want to tell? Any kind of stories or anything funny like this? Anything?
What's the wildest thing you did, like, as a teenager, like our age, with your friends?
Ooh.
You've heard plenty of stories from us. Let's hear some of your stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. One time, my friends had this, those old style bathtubs. You know what I'm talking about? Like the big square one, but it's got like the round metal in it. I let them pull me behind the truck one time in the pasture, and I fell out, and it about killed me because it drugged me under it for a minute, and then it finally came out of it. Dude, I have so many stories
We had a raft one time that we stuck behind the four-wheeler, and we pulled it through the pond. It's kind of get air tube.
That was fun, wasn't it?
That was fun.
Yeah. See, Adam used to ski behind a horse after it rained through the field. That was pretty cool.
Dude, we could do that.
Yeah, you could.
We could get a wakeboard.
Yeah. I might get Kane Ward to hook us up with one, man, like a pasture wakeboard.
That'd be nice.
It might come out as a new sport. Can't ever tell, man.
I could see him doing that one sport where you chase the cheese down the. Have you seen that?
Is it? No.
There's like a sport where you there's like 100 people like huddle up at the top of this hill, and they throw like a round block of cheese, like a round circle of cheese down a hill, and this thing's like going, and these people chase it down the first one to grab the cheese like wins. I can see you doing that for some reason.
Yeah.
What were you thinking that TikTok when you got in your Speedo?
Oh, I saw that.
The Speedo video.
At the beach.
I went and bought that at the beach because my other one didn't come in time, and I had to wear it backwards. Yeah, for real. Yeah. So it made it like a G-string. Yeah.
So, how much do you pay them girls to chase you down the?
I think it was like. No, actually, one of them was like, because I always get people mistake me for Theo Vaughn, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of initiated it, where they were like, "Who is that?" You know, like.
So, did you go along with it?
No, I didn't. I didn't even. Nah. Once they got up close to me, they realized I was a lot better looking than Theo. You know, so a lot better shape and all that kind of stuff. You know, but. Actually, I agreed to take a picture with them if they agreed to chase me down the beach. So, yeah. But I just bought this American flag. I need to show y'all before y'all leave. I just bought this American flag. It's like it's a semi-automatic shotgun. Holds 30 rounds in the... golly, I'm like so blank on this thing, man. No.
I remember you telling me about it at Grammys.
Yeah, and I'm gonna like put my American flag Speedos on, some kind of American flag hat, and that gun. I'm gonna fire off 30 rounds to send me bruises I get on my arm. Y'all wanna do it?
Let's do it.
You want to? We gotta come up with a date. So me and you gotta figure out when we're going.
He'll shoot the gun and then we'll race.
That's a good idea. Yes, it is.
Like it.
How much are you get like? You got to give me a head start because you're 15, right?
Yeah. Well, if I'm giving you a head start, we'll run the 100.
We can't do it at school.
You're 15.
Oh, okay.
I was 24 years old when you were born. You got to give me some. I'm really close to getting a coffee for like 10 cents at Jack's. Like I'm almost senior citizen. You gotta give me something. I'm leaving.
We find an even like somewhere around here.
I'm nervous about this.
He'll shoot that gun on a full race. I mean, I'll give you a head start like 3 seconds.
We got to come up with this. Let's see. Fall breaks next week, right? Monday and Tuesday.
This is Monday and Tuesday.
We could do it.
We could do it here on my driveway.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Now look. If somebody's behind the trees or whatever, throwing sticks and stuff out in front of you, that's all game. Yeah.
We'll tell Walker not to do that, though.
It's going to be like on Big Daddy. Y'all remember that when they're throwing the sticks out in front of those skaters? Yeah. But now I'm going to have to stop for a water break.
Okay. We'll set up a little table.
Yeah, so we can stop.
We can do an obstacle course.
like a not what's that, Ninja Warrior?
Yeah.
We got to do monkey bars.
Okay.
We got monkey bars back here.
Do it
Are
around
you
the
good on
house.
monkey bars?
Yeah, we'll do a around the house obstacle.
We'll do it around the house. You got to get in the trampoline. You got to do like 3 front or back flips.
With my blade, I'll take my leg off.
Can you do a flip?
I'll chunk that
I'm
leg
trying to
off.
think of some stuff you couldn't do. Okay, so we're gonna
Hey,
All
I'll put my mind to it. I'll do whatever.
right, look, so you can prepare.
No.
All right, because I got the lady from the garage is gonna kind of train me on endurance and stuff. Like I'm gonna get.
I know a good thing. All right, so like, if I beat you, we're gonna go. Let's say Walmart with you're gonna wear shorts over your Speedo. We're gonna barely cut the like whatever shorts you have on. We'll go buy some shorts. All right, cut it just a bit. When you're checking out in front of all these people, me and Boston will have some string, and we'll tug that thing.
You're gonna get me arrested. Dude. We
tug
gotta
that
do
thing.
somewhere. I don't
We'll
get
tug that
arrested.
thing, and you'll run out of that. Like,
Okay. All right. Here's the
run
deal.
out.
I will. Oh, this would be a good one too. Whoever wins, the other one has to put on that Speedo that I've got, and you've got to jog in front of the movie theater. Yes, come across that little cut of grass that's in between it and Walmart,
yeah.
and you got to streak in front of Walmart. I mean, with the Speedo on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah,
that's
and
it.
then you don't get to stop until you get to the other end, the garden center. What you don't even get to stop.
That's where y'all gonna be part
And
of
if people want you to take pictures or what, you've got to stop, take pictures.
If you buy a state picture, you gotta say it.
Yeah. If anyone's like, hey,
Hey, you've
Come here,
been
man.
You've been on Coleman Times a lot. This could be for a bad reason though. So.
Yeah, I've been posting on the Coleman Tribune, the Coleman Daily. The
Okay.
Coleman Daily is supposed to do a documentary on me, and they've been quiet.
have they?
Yeah, they went and interviewed me at the school, but
Come on, Sam.
it was like I forgot what his name was.
Call him
Jamie,
out.
something like that.
Jamie Speakman. Yeah.
Probably. That guy.
He's calling y'all out. You said you was going to do a report. Do a report.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not worried about Chick-fil-A. It will open.
Yeah.
Eventually.
How's that? Yeah, I'm going to put
Eventually.
that on
We're not
there.
worried about
That's
that
good.
water.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And if one of them don't do an article of you before this challenge,
Article?
one of them's got to run in the Speedo. Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
I'm gonna send this video to them. We're gonna get that set up,
I
brother.
like it.
Yeah.
Bet.
I'm making the
Whoa.
demands.
Whoa.
All right, so we're gonna
Look,
run.
we can't announce a day though, because I don't want them being there, like taking these pictures of me. You know?
As sexy as you are, you worried about it? Come on, man.
Nah, it's not me. I'm not a part of like Gibbs, you know?
Yeah, sorta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost.
So we're gonna. All right. So we're gonna start out on the driveway. Boston's gonna fire the shotgun shot,
Out of watermelon.
and I think you were to fire like 2 more just for the fun of it.
Just fun of it.
Yeah, just go boom.
Sit in a chair. Sit in like a
Whoever
plastic
wins, I'm
chair.
just gonna unload the rest.
There you go. Yeah.
Let him sit in a plastic
Well,
chair.
I'm even
Get a
going to
video of
tie up
that.
a banner. We're going to have this thing you run through like a ribbon.
Ah.
Yeah. So we're going to run around. We're going to run around the house. You got to, what do you call that, bear crawl?
Okay.
To the trampoline.
Okay.
Once you leave the concrete, you got to bear crawl to the trampoline. 3 flips, back, front, doesn't matter.
So,
When you get out of that, you've got to go into the chicken coop, the chicken pen, get 1 egg. You can't bust it. If you bust
hey,
it,
if I
it's
win, can I
over.
bust it on your head? And then?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Bet.
And then what's something else? We got to have something on the side, like a
You say monkey bars already?
Yeah.
monkey bars.
bars.
Okay, yeah. Once we leave the trampoline from doing our flips, you got to go to
With
the
some
monkey bars.
mouse traps, you gotta be barefoot. If you
I
fall.
can't even walk barefoot, dude.
If you fall.
All right, we're going across these monkey bars. You got to do the flips on the trampoline. We're going them across the monkey bars. Once we get done with that, you got to run up to the chicken coop, open it up, get an egg. You got to run around back to the front of the house where there will be a spoon. And you got to take this spoon, you got to put the egg on it and run the last little bit without dropping it.
What happens if you drop it?
You got to go back to the coop and get another one.
Okay. I don't know how good he is at this egg spoon thing, but
Yeah. You better practice, man. You better go buy you some eggs, bro. Cause I have a feeling like I'm gonna win this so big.
Can I like place my leg at a certain spot? Like, can I place this leg at
Yeah.
another spot? Just like a switcheroo, you know?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, there's nothing against that. I may change shoes in the middle of it. I'm gonna come out in my Chuck Taylors, man. You know what those are?
No.
Y'all have never watched The Sandlot?
We have. I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember the Chuck Taylors.
Oh my gosh. Chuck Taylor's though Converse and they ain't got no like ankle support, like they're just like cloth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, guaranteed to make a kid run faster
You
and
just
jump
said Converse.
Yeah. you could.
higher. Converse, yeah.
Come on now.
Guaranteed to make a kid jump fast or jump higher, run faster. I'm gonna open a brand new box of them out there when me and you get ready.
Nah.
You should get your own shoe brand.
Yeah.
The Guess Who shoe.
Oh.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. You got a hat, you got a shirt.
I'm calling.
Yeah,
I'm
shorts.
contacting Nike
You,
tomorrow.
you need to wear get some shorts that are like.
Oh, it's gonna be a distraction for you. Yeah.
What do you mean by that? You gonna wear? Oh god.
Am I wearing Speedo? You just better hope you're not in the back. You're going to have to look at you're going to have to look at my white butt cheeks the whole time. No, but look, we're gonna come up with something. I'm gonna get somebody to come video it because it's gonna be epic. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. You're going down, dude.
You gotta put pads on. You gotta truck this guy.
Whoa,
You
wait.
gotta get
I
past
like
him.
this.
You gotta get past him.
Oh, so
If
you
you're
don't
the-
have to. You gotta carry the egg on the spoon. I gotta get past him before he tackles me.
I guess. I feel like Boston would. Man, this is Dano. I really want to see him run. Boston would choose favorites.
That's my uncle though, man.
Yeah.
Maybe we couldn't do that, but
I don't know. I think we could actually.
We could do Oklahoma drill.
With you and him too, or just me and you?
It's me.
Okay, I think that's fair. I think it's fair. Yeah. I'm gonna wear when I come around though, I'm gonna put a neck brace on. Cause he's a lot bigger than I've ever been. Yeah, they're gonna be like,
Shower to get
this guy was singing in that shower, and he came out all yoked up, and I was like, man, running must have put this guy in shape or
We
something.
like singing in the shower.
he come up, yo, I do too. What's your song? What's your go-to
I
song?
forgot what he was listening to.
If
I
it's
don't know.
On
is
the
it
way
a
here, we
country
listened.
song?
No,
No.
it's
Rock
like that.
and
It's
roll?
like Basic Y Girls 2010 Basic Y Girl playlist. That's
Oh,
what.
yeah.
That's what he listens to.
My jam.
Was it Lady Gaga?
No,
Nah.
I forgot.
Oh, come on.
Our go-to is Starships by Nicki
Total
Minaj.
eclipse of the
Yeah,
heart.
Nicki Minaj, Starships.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj? What song was it?
Starships.
That's our song right there.
I don't know if I've ever
We listened
heard
to
that
Adele
one.
on the way here.
Y'all did?
Yeah,
A
Adele.
girl?
Yeah.
You ever
Adele.
get pumped about it?
Yeah, we was.
Mhm.
You're gonna lose this race, and he's gonna get the crap knocked out of him. Y'all, listen, y'all gotta make sure y'all play that women stuff whenever y'all pull up, and I'm gonna be playing Jimi Hendrix Doo Doo Child. I'll stand up next to a mountain, you know what I'm talking about? Chop it down with the edge of my hand. Y'all ain't never heard that?
No.
God, y'all gotta come spend the night, dude. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Get Walker down there to make me some snacks. He's a chef out there.
Yeah, he is. Kid's a nut. He got me in trouble.
Pretty
on his
normal to be your
podcast.
son, huh?
Yeah, he's been getting me in trouble pretty bad. The other day when I got to preschool, pick him up, both teachers come out like right to me. They're like, "Hey, we'd have to talk to you about Walker." I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, he's talking about his body parts during school. And I said,
Father like something.
I'm like, okay. I already kind of probably know they're like D's. I'm like, yeah. I'll have a talk with him on the way home about that one. Yeah. So he's got all the kids at preschool saying it now.
Hey,
Terrible.
trend starter.
We should get him that say a joke in Walmart to some person.
We could. Yeah, he's not. Well, no, he's a little shy with strangers probably, but I'm gonna bring him when I trip you though at Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah.
He'll run over and steal the leg. Right here, Walker, wham! Push me down, grab the leg.
I'm gonna get him just to pick it up and be like, "Dad, can I have this?" All right, so you're gonna bring me a leg to hang up here?
Yep, I got you, my Alabama leg, just for you.
All right, no lie. Whatever leg you bring me, it'll be. I'll love it.
With that.
But I really will make a leg lamp out of it. I'm not even kidding you. I will build its own little platform and I will put that thing on there.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, I really will.
You put our picture up on here.
Yeah, I gotta take y'all's picture when we get downstairs. I'm missing a bunch of pictures. Somehow, when we printed them, somehow they were like 2 different packets, and I lost one packet. So yeah.
Did you take this picture?
Yeah, I took them all, man. Yeah. Which picture?
That one right there.
Oh yeah.
You took that one?
That's the one that she's gonna. No, that's actually her profile picture. But I think she's the one I'm gonna get to train me for this race.
Oh.
Tamara Gorley. She's over the garage. She's one of the only like women's bodybuilders around. Yeah.
You're gonna get big just to get
Oh, I'll
slower.
get big quick. Yeah. Y'all ever heard of steroids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boston takes him.
Yeah, he's joking.
Yeah.
Not really.
Nah, no, we don't.
No, we don't.
Yeah, cut the cameras.
Yeah.
You don't take none. Well, man, I appreciate y'all coming, dude. I've enjoyed it.
Had a good time.
We'll beat you in this race.
I can't wait to smoke you, man. And I ain't gonna hit you, so. I would say we'll hit you hard enough to
I
jar
bet
your
that'd be-
In
kidneys.
this race, if you like run through him, you take the title of the best.
Man,
Best-
I got more moves in the house.
Best. Best.
Because he's gonna be trying to tackle me, right?
Let's see that again. Do that again.
Yeah. You didn't even know what's coming, dude.
if
You
you
can't
run,
tackle smoke.
if you run through him or make him fall on the ground like juke him, you can take the trophy of the best Gibbs to
You
ever
know
play
what
football.
we're gonna
We're
do?
gonna make a trophy.
Yeah, we'll make a trophy,
Number 1 Gibbs.
a medal
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
Oh yeah, I'll handle the trophy.
All right.
I'll get that made for sure. Yeah.
And then we'll have a loser's trophy, a picture of somebody streaking through Walmart.
Yes.
That'll be for you right there.
That's gotta be. We're gonna have to make it a thing for real. Are you too embarrassed to run through there?
Nah.
Coleman Daily.
They won't
I
even
got
see
old-
me. They won't be able to get a good picture of me. I'll be running so fast because I'll be scared. If that
Maybe
happens,
a streak.
yeah, I'll be gone.
I'll have to. Yeah. It'll fit you. The one I got. It's kind of small.
Real small.
Yeah, I'm a small.
Yeah. Fellas, I enjoyed it, man. Daniel in Boston, my nephew, and good buddy of mine.
Tag leg.
I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see what all you do, brother. Yeah. I'm proud of you, man. You're good. Boston, I'm proud of you, man. I tell it all the time. Like, the boy went and did workouts and stuff in the morning, had football practice, was there to work, then go back to football practice. Yeah, both of y'all got your head on your shoulders, man. Y'all are way further than I was at 16. Like, yeah, y'all are good kids, man. All right, y'all have a good day.